2025 has become history. Now let's make 2026 to become your year. I want you to know that you have an opportunity that lies on the table to build up your personal brand, to become so magnetic that people just lean towards you and listen to whatever the things that you want to say. And in this series, I call it From Zero to Something. That's especially for you, introvert outside there, who want to build up your personal brand to become so magnetic. They're completely different from whatever the things that you have saw on the internet. Now, let's do it. If you want to build your personal brands, then you need to know what is your personal brand is. Personal brand is essentially reflections about you. Personal brand is essentially a reflection of what people think about you when you are not around them. Personal brand is essentially what you make people feel, make people remember about you, your personality, the way you dress, the way you speak up, the way you show up. That's your personal brand. And finally, personal brand is still the things that touch people's soul. When you touch people's soul, it becomes a personal brand of yours, in their eyes, in their perceptions. Now, you might want to make money on personal brand. You can do it. You might want to elevate to another careers. You can do it via personal brand. Because personal brand is all about you. And you need to understand that you already have your own personal brand. You already have the perception of other people towards you. You already have the personal brand that you carry for the day that you are born into current days you are living it. It's just that you choose not to amplify it. It's just that you choose that to hide it deep inside your heart. Because you're afraid. You're afraid of what people might be thinking about you. You're afraid of what people might perceive you. But in reality, you already have a personal brand. 2026 will become a year that you will never forget. But if you choose to neglect it, then you will become like the rest of the years. Like 2025, 2024, and I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to have success on 2026. I want 2026 to become the year for you to make a comeback, for you to become a completely different person in a good way that can be impactful to those surrounding you, your wife, your kids, your parents, your siblings, your family, your relatives. You need to build up your personal brand. You need to have the courage. So the first thing that you need to do is actually try to figure out the things that you are very good at. And most of people are saying this, but I'll just say it in a very simple term that you can understand. When you want to start a personal brand on YouTube, sometimes people are saying that you need to find a niche. What's the niche? A niche is actually called a categories. If you want to talk about finance, then finance is a niche. If you want to talk about education, then education is a niche. If you want to talk about entertainment, about movies, about taxes, all of that are particular niche. But in reality is that what you need to do is to find your passions. Passion will actually drive your motivations, and motivation will drive your inspiration, and inspiration will drive your energy towards become a consistent content creators on YouTube. Now, ideally, whenever people are create videos on YouTube, we call it content creators. But there's a differentiation between content creators that do it for hobbies, content creators doing for business. If you want to make money on YouTube, then you need to create a content creation process that actually suits for your business, which actually tally with your personal brand. In order for you to do this, you need to find an infinite amount of ideas. Because of what? If you keep watching all the YouTube gurus advice outside there, they're saying that don't reinvent the wheel, just follow what's trending, just make the things that happens. That if people have a lot of views on this video, just replicate it and try to put some twists on it and repackage it and upload it on your YouTube. Now, you can do that and you can achieve a lot of views. I have done it. But in reality is that, is it tally with your own personal brand? Is it tally with your own philosophy? Is it tally with your personal traits? That's what you need to think of. And so, at the first time, when you want to start your own personal brand to become so magnetic that people just listen to whatever the things that you want to say, you need to know one thing. What is the things that you have passions and you can talk about it? If I say to you, make a video of 20 minutes, just 20 minutes, you might feel surprised that you think that you're very good in playing sport, in playing tennis, in playing soccer. But when I tell you to speak about soccer for 20 minutes, maybe you can go along with the first 8 minutes, but eventually you just run out of ideas. And when you run out of ideas, that means that you're not an expert on it. When you want to build your personal brand, you need to choose something that you're an expert on it. So what an expert on it means, doesn't mean that how much experience that you have in this industry, your careers, how much time you spend on your careers, or your qualification, your degree, your diploma, or even your passions. So whatever the thing is that, you need to find out the things that you can speak onto the cameras, towards the cameras for 20 minutes, non-stop. This is actually what we call an infinite content ideas. If you can do it without rambling here and there, that is your expert field. And that's what you're willing to focus at in 2026. And that will make your personal brand become magnetic, because you have learned a lot and it's time for you to teach people a lot of things about that things. Now, how you want to find an infinite amount of ideas if you don't know who you are? Then ask yourself, what's the thing that you love the most? Maybe you love your wife. You can just tell people about your wife, their personalities, the way she's dressed, how she developed her self-esteem, what makes your wife so different. But eventually you will run out of ideas. So I want you to find things that actually you can talk a lot about it, that you actually can talk long time about it, because that will be your content. That will be your core personal brands, because you love it, you know about it, you can teach people about it, you're an expert around it. This is where I have to be fair myself and to be truthful to you. I failed and I want to make my first personal brand. And because of that, I working in the finance industry for 10 years. And I thought that I know everything about finance, because I've done doing it. I become top scorer in my organizations. I become one of the people that people just want to seek advice related to finance. So I talk about finance, but eventually I found out that I ran out of ideas. And why is that? It's because even though I'm good at finance because of my careers, but I don't have passion to teach people about it. And as such, it just kills my personal brand. But then I found out that I love helping people to find their opportunities, to find themselves. Hence, I make this YouTube channel just for introverts like you, who actually have so much opportunities out on the table. You have so much confidence that actually deep buried inside your heart, and it's time for you to surface out. So I make this video just to help you. So in a way that all of the videos on my channel actually derive for this type of person, just like you and me. Because I know that when I speak to a person like this, I can have endless ideas. I can have infinite amount of content. I can just speak out maybe for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours a day until I get tired. And next day, I'll feel very energized again after I sleep. And then I'll have a lot of ideas come again, because I love this kind of topic, because I love to help people to overcome their challenges. And this is where you need to find your core audience that will love your content, in a way that your content will actually be the source of things that will actually attract those kind of people. And if you have an infinite ideas about certain type of topics, that is actually your personal brand. That's going to be where your focus at in 2026. And I really hope this video will help you much, because in this series, from zero to something, I'll just give to you a lot of applicable informations that you can actually use to transform your life from zero to something. And let's make it happen.